I want you to imagine that it's snowing and you're driving on a country road. It's coming down pretty heavily and it's making it hard to see the road. Because you decided to take the back roads, you're heading down a country road in the middle of nowhere when all of a sudden you hit a patch of ice, sending you spinning off the road into the ditch. So you get out to assess the damage, you try and see if there's anyone around, but the snow is falling so hard that it makes it difficult to see farther than a couple meters. So you grab a shovel from your trunk and you try and clear some of the snow surrounding the tires, but your hands are now getting numb and you just have to give up. A chilly realization begins to set in as you take in your surroundings. There's no cell reception, gas is running low, and you slowly realize you can't keep your heater on for much longer. For some reason, your phone map brought you a different route and you don't even have any idea where you are. It's getting colder and darker, and the snow's piling up around your car by the minute. Things seem bad. Except, could it be? There's one bar of service on your phone, so you take advantage and you quickly call for a tow truck. Now the service is spotty, but you breathe this huge sigh of relief as you hear the operator on the other end confirm your location and estimate a mere 20 minutes till a tow shows up. You hang up the phone and you can't believe your luck. And you look around, but this time it's funny, but things around you just seem different than they did before. As you lean against the hood of your car, the snow that once felt ominous and foreboding now seems nostalgic and comforting. You look up past the giant flakes into the dark gray sky overhead and realize how peaceful it really is out here. You take a deep breath of the refreshing crisp air and drink in the beauty around you, knowing help is on the way. Isn't it amazing how context changes perception? Knowing how things will end can dramatically change the way that we see things. There's a poem that we find written in the book of the Psalms that starts off like this: God is a safe place to hide, ready to help when we need him. We stand fearless at the cliff edge of doom, courageous in sea storm or even snowstorm. Later on in the same poem it says, step out of the traffic. Take a long, loving look at me, your high God, above everything. Some other translations say, be still and know that I am God. At Christmas, we don't just look back and remember a one-time event. We're practicing a hope in the fact that when Jesus came, lived, died, and was resurrected, that it changed everything for the rest of time. God's kingdom is here already and continues to unfold all around us. The tow truck is on its way. Where do you need to experience that hope in your life? What feels like a lost cause? Where have you given up? Where do you need a fresh injection of courage in the middle of a storm? Where do you need to be reminded that God is in control, that the kingdom is at hand, and that the tow truck has already been called? Over the next few moments, I want to invite us to together bring that before Jesus. We're going to practice this together, not fighting, not running, not panicking, but keeping still before God, knowing that the end is already written. Knowing that as we practice resting in Jesus, that we're simultaneously boldly declaring our hope in Jesus. So we're going to spend the next few moments in silence. For some of us, that's going to be really difficult, and for others, it might be a welcome break from the noise we've experienced this week. But for all of us, let's spend the next few minutes keeping still as we rest in the hope that Jesus offers to us.